You're watching Your View.
Thank you for joining us. This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
Great friends, what is happening on a Friday? Kaplan and Crew on the airwaves of 1090, on the stream of YouTube, and coming up tonight on TV between 7 and 8 p.m. on Channel 4 San Diego. And yo, what's up, Santa Barbara, Central Coast? What's happening? And also Channel 118 in Palos Verdes and in Orange County. So covering all of Southern California on all these different mediums, radio, TV, digital streaming, audio podcasting. Kaplan and Crew with mi hermano numero uno, Grande Alejandro. Grande, are you ready to pay off a bet today based on what happened last night between the Lakers and the Clippers?
A Lannister always pays his debts. I am not a Lannister, but I always pay my bets. I'm ready.
All right. And Big Brown, who has always been paying his bets, he gets to once again take a victory lap today and brag and beat his chest about how right he was. Browner, you're going to get tremendous pleasure, I believe, when Alex pays off this bet to you.
Look, that didn't even feel like that didn't even feel glorious to me. I didn't feel like I won last night. I feel like I won by default, and I don't want that. But I still want to see. I'm not gonna gloat. I'm not gonna gloat. I mean, I might gloat. I might gloat. I'm gonna gloat. I'm gonna gloat.
I'm not gonna gloat. I'm not gonna gloat. Wait,
I'm gonna gloat.
I might gloat a little bit. No, I'm definitely gonna gloat.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do it. I just, it didn't taste the same. It didn't taste the same because the way AD went out. Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
All right, let's get to it. Here's a reminder for everybody who's just getting with us. So Alex is a Laker fan. He has a Laker podcast, very popular on silverscreenandroll.com. And he's a lifelong Laker fan. And like so many other Laker fans, when LeBron and AD were out, he had the same opinion. When LeBron and AD come back and they're healthy, Lakers cruise. Well, you know what happened? LeBron was back. AD was back. They lost 2 games to inferior teams. Then all of a sudden, LeBron was hurt. And now here we are. And the Lakers seem to me to be on life support. As a matter of fact, Alex, take us through the 5 stages of grief of a 2021 Laker fan, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so 5 stages of grief in real life. We all know these 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. The 5 stages.
Why am I on the screen? You're talking.
I thought I did. I thought I did.
I mean, I'm sitting here listening to you. Go ahead.
So it's hard to direct and talk.
I know, dude. I know. And you're amazing at it. But I wanted to pick my nose and I was on screen.
Was it like itchy?
And I was like this, and then I was like, I'm listening to you, but I'm picking my nose. Can you go on screen so I can enjoy it?
You're like Shaq. Shaq had a big old booger on the NBA on TNT the other night, and Dwayne Wade and Candace Parker called it the biggest booger in the history of mankind. And they were doing a show with the booger in the nostril, and they were all staring at it like Shaq. Anyways, so the 5 stages of a Laker fan this season. Number 1, excitement. We were all excited. Thought the team got better on paper. Repeat is very possible. Second, reality. Injuries hit. And you're like, okay, that's the reality. The injuries are going to hit. You're probably going to drop a little bit. Denial is this part, the one that Scott mentioned. When AD and LeBron come back, they will be healthy and they will be good. They never came back healthy. I mean, that's just a fact. LeBron was not healthy. So that was denial. Stage 4, which I hit on Monday, panic. AD and LeBron came back and you're still losing. And as a matter of fact, you look worse. I don't know how that was possible, but you looked worse. And then what I hit yesterday before even tip-off, acceptance. It is what it is. This team is not going to win a championship this year. Excitement, reality, denial, panic, acceptance. 5 stages of a Laker fan.
Yep. And now a man who, again, popular podcast on silverscreenandroll.com, lifelong Laker fan, has reached the acceptance level that this season is not going to end with a championship. As everybody not expected, or well, not hoped for fully expected. Fully expected. All right, Big Brown. This is your victory lap, my man. What do you say?
Look, I told you guys last year that the Clippers were a better team, top to bottom. I was right. They did not perform. They lost. So then I look like I was wrong. Here we are again. Yes, LeBron didn't play. And Anthony Davis, look, I love Anthony Davis. I really do. Chicago kid. I told you guys Anthony Davis would be great for the Lakers. I think I might have been wrong about that. Because Anthony Davis gets hurt too much. Guys get hurt playing a sport at that size as fast as he grew. Sometimes you will have growing pains.
I have a counter argument to that point, by the way.
About?
You said you were wrong about Anthony Davis being great for the Lakers, and you said you were wrong. I have a counter to that.
Okay. So when I watch him go down with an ankle injury, and then it gets reported that his back locked up, Shaquille O'Neal said something to Charles Barkley about what Anthony Davis has to do. And it was very man up. Man up, dog. The team needed you to play hurt. I may not be LeBron's biggest fan, but LeBron will play hurt if it's manageable. I don't know how bad his back locked up, but it couldn't have been that bad because it didn't seem to be a problem until he was way off camera and not playing. So maybe if you'd have kept running, maybe if you'd have kept playing, it would have loosened up. So I'm worried about Anthony Davis. I really am. And the fact that I just found out he was a Green Bay Packers fan just made it worse, by the way.
So wait, so Shaq said that Anthony Davis needs to man up?
Yeah.
Man up, man.
It's time you man up, big fella.
Hey, Chuck. Hey, Chuck.
Oh,
What? Hey, Chuck, you got to get AD got to man up in there, Chuck. Hey, we got to
That's
I
pretty good, Shaq. That's
I got to
good.
tell you, though, about Anthony
kind of died
Davis.
at the end, but it was good.
I got to tell you about Anthony Davis,
run
man.
out of air, you know?
Like, you got to empty the lungs?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So you said that you thought he was going to be great, and you were wrong. I think Laker fans are incredibly spoiled in the fact that they are tied for the most NBA titles in history, right?
Right.
Any other organization besides the Lakers and the Celtics would trade anything they could to get one championship. Anthony Davis got the one championship. That trade for Anthony Davis has already paid off. And I know they signed him to an extension. In my opinion, take away history of the Lakers and what you hope that he does.
Right.
The fact that they traded for him and already won a championship, that trade is already worth it.
But
but
they did give him the big money deal. They gave him a big money contract to go into the future. And the next year, this current year, he's already hurting and has missed so much time. And let's face it. I mean, reality is this. He's kind of not really been much for the Lakers this year.
Yeah,
In other words, they won the title last year. They signed him. And what have they gotten from him this year? Nothing. So this is one year gone.
But let's not also forget what we were saying this whole time. Like, there was no turnaround time for the Lakers or the Heat. None. And Anthony Davis was seriously hurt in the finals. He was hurt. He was on the floor every other minute, it felt like. He never really had. So I don't think Anthony Davis has been healthy since the finals. I don't think he had enough time. And when you couple that with LeBron's second major injury in 3 years, like reality is a lot harder to accept. But when you look at it as a whole, it all makes so much sense to me.
From a factual standpoint, this is why I disagree with your rebuttal. Anthony Davis was brought to the Los Angeles Lakers to be a franchise sharer with LeBron James. It was supposed to be a 1A, 1B situation. What we now know is he is not a 1A.
He's a 2.
He is he's a great player. He is a 2.
He's a 2.
The Lakers.
He is not a carry.
He's a Klay
team.
Thompson.
He's not a carry a team. If LeBron is out, they're not even close to a contender.
Right. I mean, he proved that in New Orleans.
And so if you're telling me that the fact that they already won the championship is okay going forward, I would 100% disagree with that, because if it wasn't for LeBron, now if AD would have came and did what Kyrie Irving did and made game-winning shots in the finals,
okay.
In the finals, like Kyrie Irving did. True, they didn't need him to because Miami was overmatched 100%. Yeah. But if he'd have done the performance that Kyrie Irving did alongside LeBron James, now I'm saying, okay, well, that's completely different. If he doesn't do anything else for you, he has delivered.
I know you're getting very specific. You're getting very specific about it, but I just think in general, no NBA team that's good only has one max guy. No NBA team that wins a championship really even has two. Most of them have three now. So the fact
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Hold on. Hold on. I don't. Right.
That's not too deep. I'm saying
I don't want to.
It goes to the point where AD is a 2. The Lakers will always have another max guy, whether it's LeBron or somebody else. When LeBron retires, which we might be closer than we think. Let's be honest.
Than any
he's
of us
37.
anticipated.
Yeah, and he's getting major injuries 2 of the past 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So when the Lakers do have to bring in another guy, that's reality. They're going to have to bring in someone better than Anthony Davis to win a championship.
So,
no,
Go
ahead. Let me hear what you think. No, go ahead. I want to, because listen. All I want to say is this. This all comes down to one thing: the reality, the acceptance. LeBron is hurt, and there's no time for him to get healthy. And every time he plays on that ankle, it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. Anthony Davis, I think we all agree, has now proven he's just not a one. He's not a guy that puts everybody on his back like, oh, AD's back, we win. No, it was always AD and LeBron. And even when AD was out and LeBron was carrying this team, they were still winning games. LeBron could carry them.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, too, I know Browner thinks whatever he thinks about Schroeder, but the point is the Lakers are missing 3 of 5 starters. Doesn't matter where Browner. Any team that's missing 3 of 5 starters not winning games. It's just a fact of the NBA.
All right, here, closing thought on this before Alex has to pay off.
You're missing one, and you are in a 4-game losing streak in the Nets. So
what I would share with you is this: if it depends on what you consider a max guy. I do not consider a max guy a max contract guy. I consider a max guy as a superstar guy. There are only 5 or 6 of those in the league. It is now known Anthony Davis is not one of those guys. Losing 2 of your 3, or you losing 3 starters is difficult for any team. I would 100% agree with you about that. But if you want to try to make Dennis Schroeder, the third best player on that roster, good luck when he signs a max deal somewhere else next year.
I'm just telling you what the facts are. And the facts are he's a starter, and he's proven that he is the third best player on the team this year. It just is what it is. I'm going to say that over and over.
They don't really have a point guard without him, without LeBron.
LeBron's the point guard.
Well, I'm saying they don't.
So they're missing both point guards.
That's what I'm saying. They're missing both guys to really handle and distribute, So look, so now here's what happened. Browner, I actually like what you were saying, which is this. If you had the Clippers last night, like I bet 100,000 Bucks yesterday on the Lakers. Put my money where my mouth was, Browner. Gone. That money's up in air. Gone. But if you had the Clippers like you did, Brown, and if you had the Lakers like Alex did, I don't think the Laker fans truly believed that they were going to win. And as Clipper fans, or at least people taking the other side, like you said, you don't feel so good about this victory, do you? I mean, it's just beating up on a wounded animal.
Hey, you should feel good because now you're the 3rd seed again, and you're looking good. Also, I'm ready to pay off the shirt bet, but I will say, something's going on with LeBron. Did you guys see the tweet from Dave McMenamin about how LeBron missed and it really wasn't because of the ankle?
I did see this. So somebody had asked Frank Vogel about LeBron missing the games, and Vogel made it seem like the reason LeBron wasn't playing was not a medical reason.
Right.
And I would just think, go ahead, take us through this.
Yeah. So I want to explain this if you're watching. So the original tweet from Dave McMenamin, Frank Vogel said that LeBron's absence from Lakers' last 2 games against Denver and the Clippers was not medically related. When asked for the reasons James was not present, Vogel said he's just not here. Added that James was at shoot-around on Thursday, but will not play tonight in Portland. And then an hour later, after the Lakers see this tweet and the PR team reaches out to him, he says LeBron James' absence from the Nuggets and Clippers games were considered excused by the Lakers to allow James time to stay off the ankle. A source with the knowledge. So I think Vogel, there's something fishy there, dude, because once the Lakers PR staff sees a tweet like that and it blows up, because it blew up last night. I did see that. I didn't watch the game, but I watched that. Then it's like damage control time. Like, no, he's
right.
It was because of the ankle.
Right.
Yeah.
McMenamin's got to do what he's got to do, which is, kind of backpedal it a little bit. I mean, but it's not on McMenamin. It's on Vogel. Vogel's the one who said what he said.
And Vogel is so cautious with what he says about LeBron.
You know why?
Anything he
Right.
says about LeBron
Right.
blows up.
Right.
Anything he says.
Well,
no,
LeBron may fire him. What if LeBron just decides,
there
hey,
we go.
maybe
There we go.
maybe he's not my coach next year.
Yeah,
I don't like what he said about me.
Oh, it's because also things like your boy Skip B over there. So the Lakers beat the Nuggets on Monday, right? Was it Tuesday or Monday?
Yeah.
And what's the tweet? What is the first topic on Undisputed the next day?
Lakers win without LeBron?
No, the topic. Do the Lakers need LeBron to win a championship?
Oh, good God.
Come on.
Look, man. Look. The fact that he wasn't on the bench, the fact that he's not traveling with the team, I don't mind any of that stuff, dude. Those guys, that's a good team. That's a good roster. That's a good locker room. They have great chemistry. I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem
writing that down. I'm saving that clip.
Because it's true. Again, I'm a lot of things about LeBron. LeBron's a good teammate. LeBron's a good person. So I don't think their locker room is in any way that boat is upset. Now, if you told me whether he wanted Frank Vogel fired tomorrow, they do it and give Jason Kidd the job. And then all of a sudden here he's magically healed.
Frank Vogel. Oh my goodness. Biggest game of the season tonight, and it doesn't.
No, it's not.
In my opinion, just let it go. Play in the play-in tournament. Get healthy.
Right. I would sit Anthony Davis. I would tell LeBron just come back when the playoffs start. Schroeder's also, dude, you say no, but I'm telling you that LeBron is not healthy enough to play. And the longer he stays off of it, the better chance he has of being healthy. So just hold that thought for 1 second.
Okay.
Just hold that thought, because it's time for Alex to pay off this bet. And before he does, let me just say to everybody who's watching and listening, I got to send a shout out and some love to my people from Total T Clinic. And you can go to visit them at totaltclinic.com. Fellas, listen, you get a little bit older like LeBron, and all of a sudden you're not feeling exactly the same way you were when you were 21, 22. Because age is catching up and your testosterone levels might drop a little bit. And if they do, you're feeling slow and tired and your body's not fighting off infection. You don't have as much libido in the bedroom. You're not even trying to, you're like, what's wrong with me? I don't even know where to turn. Well, I'm telling you that it could be your testosterone levels are low. So here's what you do. 15 minutes, get them checked at the Total T Clinic. If your testosterone levels are low, you go on a treatment of testosterone. And I'm telling you, fellas, it'll change your life. 6 weeks, change your life. You can be the young stud you once were, but you got to get those testosterone levels right. Total T Clinic, totaltclinic.com. All right, Alex, I feel like this Padilla t-shirt. Browner, are you excited about this?
Absolutely. What you mean? I'm the
I want
creator.
Yeah, I like the shirt, but I have a request.
Man, put the shirt on.
Can I get a Mamba version? Can I get this in black? Because purple ain't my color.
Nope. Nope. Take it off, man.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here you go. Padilla. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Padilla.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Look at that.
That is sweet. That's money.
I'm like a fashion designer.
Dude, you know what's funny about that?
I prefer the shirt I'm wearing under it, but I do. It's not bad.
Before you took the jacket off and you said you wanted it in a different color because you didn't think purple was your deal, I was like, what's the big deal? And now that I see you wearing this purple shirt, I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's not your color.
Me. I look like Barney.
Yes, you do. You look like
purple.
Mexican Barney is what you look like. You know, Barnita.
Oh, Barno? No, that would be a woman.
Bernardo.
Oh, Bernardo.
Bernardo.
Instead of Bernie. Or what's his name? I think I just lost it.
Barney.
Yeah, Barney, not Bernie. Okay.
Barney.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, it is a sweet looking shirt, and I think it's for sale at the mightier1090.com.
No, it's
not.
Really?
No, it's not, but it should be.
It
really
can
should
be.
Put it up on KaplanandCrew.com.
There you go.
You put enough requests out there.
Put this one on for sale. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna keep that. There's more losses coming for you in the future.
All right. So look, here's the thing. So the Lakers loss last night is a really big deal, even though most people probably expected. But as we keep on rolling here today, let's talk about what's going on this weekend. This is a monster weekend, guys. You've got the Padres and the Giants battling it out for first place in the NL West. You've got the Dodgers traveling to Anaheim, where the Angels just finished their relationship with Albert Pujols, and both teams, the Angels and Dodgers, interesting but struggling. And I keep talking about how the Padre fans are celebrating the Dodger demise. So you've got Padres, Giants, Dodgers, and Angels. You've got the Lakers with 2 monster games. You've got tonight against Portland and then Sunday against Phoenix. And then you've also got this Canelo Alvarez fight this weekend in Dallas, where it's going to be the largest crowd ever indoors to see a boxing match of 65,000 people plus. So of all of those that were just up on the screen, Alex, and I know for those of you that are listening, Alex posted or was just putting up on the TV screen and on the YouTube screen the question that was asked on Sided. What is the sporting event this weekend that you will most pay attention to? Is it Padres, Giants, Dodgers, Angels, Lakers, and these 2 big games, Canelo fight, or maybe there's something else I didn't even put in there? What about for you, Alex?
Oh, for me, I'm an events person, man. I love events. So for me, the Canelo fight is the biggest deal. I'm heading up to the Nard again for Mother's Day. I'm gonna meet up with some boys. We're gonna watch it. It's gonna be just like old times. To me, events are always the bigger deal than just a baseball series. I know it's a big series, but for me, Canelo all the way.
Browner?
Listen, this is what you should do. You should give that shirt to Mama Padilla.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got another one. You can have mine.
Well, it's not her last name, so I don't know if she wants it.
Okay.
All right. Stay tuned, everybody. I want to talk about the Canelo fight. I want to talk about the Padres and the Giants. I want to talk Dodgers, Angels. And I also want to talk Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul. I want to get into all of this coming up. Stick around.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Catch Kaplan and Crew Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. If you've listened to Scott Kaplan the last 20 years, you know one thing. He likes to stir up some A new generation of radio. The all-new and mightier 1090.
We have a term for typical cheese-filled, grease-covered, regret-inducing takeout. That's why dinner from El Pollo Loco is always fire-grilled, freshly prepared, feel-good food. The $20 Familia Dinner from El Pollo Loco.
I've been a part of this community for a long time, and giving back is what we do. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about the San Diego Giving Back Raffle, a benefit for Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Diego. Grand prize is this $4 million luxury home, or you could win a car, vacation, or cash. Everyone is guaranteed to win a prize. And you'll feel good knowing your raffle purchase goes to help families like the Lechugas. Get your tickets now for the San Diego Giving Back Raffle.
Don't worry, Gracie. The curtain only goes up when everyone has a part to play. Whoa, okay, I gotcha. Uh-oh, whoa, watch out for those audio cables. I'm gonna be sick. To the left! I am not going out there without Gracie.
Neither am I. A little help?
No pressure.
It's time to eat like you won't always be wearing elastic waistbands. With Pollo Fit Bowls, made with organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
Let's take it up a notch with Kaplan and Crew tonight's Premium Boost, powered by the mightier 1090.
We are in the hope business. What we do every day and what we've done for 40 years is to provide kids and families going through critical illnesses hope that tomorrow's going to be a better day. My favorite wish is the next one, because that is the power of our organization, is to bring hope to kids who are going through something right now, and hope can't wait. So people can get involved now by donating resources. They can donate in kind. They can donate their time as volunteers. They can donate dollars, because kids are still getting diagnosed with illnesses that qualify for Make-A-Wish every day. So people can visit us online at sandiego.wish.org. They can visit us and follow us on social media. There are so many ways to get connected, and people can help in many, many different ways. We need your support now more than ever, because illness doesn't take a vacation and it doesn't take a break because of COVID-19.
Welcome to the Jacobs & Cushman San Diego Food Bank. and our 90,000 square foot facility. We feed 350,000 people every single month. Many people ask, how can I help? You can volunteer for the San Diego Food Bank. Just go to san-diego-foodbank.org, register to volunteer. No group is too small, no group is too large, but those volunteers are integral to our success in feeding the community. Another way you can help is by hosting a food drive. Just go online and register your group, your company, or organization. It's that easy. Another great way is through our virtual food drive, where you can literally buy food on our behalf. Lastly, another great way to make an impact is to go online and make a financial contribution to the San Diego or North County Food Bank. On behalf of the San Diego Food Bank, our staff, our volunteers, and the 350,000 people we serve every month, thank you for helping us fight hunger and feed hope in San Diego County.
Kaplan and Crew tonight's Premium Boost is powered by the Mightier 1090.
Rich Eisen here, inviting you to catch my show, The Rich Eisen Show, on our flagship radio station, the Mightier 1090. We're on every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to noon Pacific time. You'll like what you hear. If not, that's just, I guess, too bad.
A new generation of radio. The all-new and Mightier 1090.
Adios, love handles.
Adios, couch.
Adios, Quarantine 15.
Say adios to the quarantine bod with Pollo Fit Bowls, made with fire-grilled chicken and organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
Stanton Optical is an optical retailer that provides eye exams and glasses for every budget. At Stanton Optical, we offer a comprehensive eye exam. That means we don't skip any testing in order to give you the best exam possible. It is very important to have an annual eye exam to check and monitor the overall health of your eyes. The first part is our pre-test, where our patient care specialist will take you through the exam using our state-of-the-art technology and equipment. What separates Stanton Optical from other optical retailers is our extremely competitive pricing and our cutting-edge telehealth technology. A telehealth exam is a comprehensive eye exam that utilizes telecommunication technology to remotely communicate with the optometrist. This allows us to effectively and accurately provide an eye exam without direct contact with the doctor, ensuring maximum safety protocols. To schedule your appointment, just go to stantonoptical.com and choose the location that best suits you. Come on in and we'll see you soon.
We have a term for typical cheese-filled, grease-covered, regret-inducing takeout. That's why dinner from El Pollo Loco is always fire-grilled, freshly prepared, feel-good food. The $20 Familia Dinner from El Pollo Loco.
Kaplan and Crew tonight presents Sports in a Minute.
There's lots of great action happening in college baseball this weekend. San Diego State has its last home series this weekend against San Jose State before they finish the season with 3 road trips. The Aztecs sit right behind UNLV atop the Mountain West standings and are looking to right the ship after getting swept by Nevada last weekend. University of San Diego takes on BYU. Storyline to watch with the Toreros, utility player Thomas Lovano is currently 4th in the nation for RBIs with 54. He's inching towards the USD record of 70 RBI set in 1988 by Dave Rolls. Lovano has a .338 average with 9 home runs and 16 doubles on the year. The Toreros came up just short in extras against BYU in the opening game of the series on Thursday night. I'm Haley Stasiak. That's your Sports in a Minute. Now back to more Kaplan and Crew tonight.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com. Doing More is brought to you in part by the San Diego Food Bank.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
You're watching Kaplan and Crew tonight, powered by the mightier 1090 and Your View, featuring the best sports talk in SoCal.
Yo, great friends. It is Friday here on Kaplan and Crew, along with mi hermano numero uno, grande Alejandro, and the Brown man himself, Big Brown, John Browner, bringing the street cred from the 7 Mile Casino podcast shed. We are in the house on a Friday. I said I wanted to talk about Canelo Alvarez and his fight this weekend. I also said I want to talk about Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather and what happened yesterday in Miami that went completely viral. This kid, Jake Paul, is brilliant. And by the way, Floyd Mayweather is too. Like, this is not a boxing match. Stop thinking that this is a knock on the sport of boxing. This is an entertainment experience. This is professional wrestling. This is not championship boxing. Can you feel me?
Why don't people understand the difference? My friends, my best friends who are boxing fans are so mad at this. And I'm like, it's not boxing. They're not fighting like they are boxing. They're not boxers. Like, stop it. It's not the same thing. And if you don't want to watch it, don't freaking watch it. It's not that hard, but it's not boxing.
I'm getting into this as this segment gets on. I am definitely getting into this. But first, before I do, shout out to my man, Big Brown in the house. Browner, loving the new brown bag blog that you're writing. Really, really well done, man. Oh, I love it. Oh, I wish he was on camera, man. Gosh darn it. God, he wasn't on camera and his mic was muted. I love when he's talking and his mic is muted. Oh,
it's going to be a great opportunity, as I was saying. It's going to be a great opportunity for me to kind of take a deeper direction into some things that I don't have time for on the show. So it's going to be fun because I would have never talked about that bill on the show because it requires too much knowledge around the information. So
all right, so here's the deal. So if you go to our website, kaplanandcrew.com, and you scroll down, you get, all of our YouTube videos, our tweets, our Instagram messages, our cited debate of the day, etc. I mean, you get through all of the content we have for you on kaplanandcrew.com. And down below, we need to move this up, actually, Brown Bag Blog. And Browner says, I'm going to write about things that I don't get the time to talk about on the show. No, it's the things that we don't want you talking about on the show. Yeah. I mean, it's always political. That always gets us into heat with people. We just don't need that smoke.
No, I worded it different.
Oh, all right.
First of all, this would have been a great sports topic. It just requires too much time to discuss it.
No, it's all right. So take a look at this one, Brown Bag Blog. And this article or column that Browner wrote was about the Georgia bill where college athletes can get paid for using their name and likeness, but they can get paid, let's say $100,000, but they got to give 70% of it back to the school. Like, they're taxed by the school. So the school can then distribute amongst the other athletes. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But anyway, Browner.
Who are those, real quick, Browner?
Mm-hmm.
Who are those jerks standing behind the governor? Are they all presidents of schools?
Those jerks, that's at the University of Georgia in their activity room. So this guy signed the bill at the University of Georgia and then said he hopes that this leads to more national championships for Georgia.
Oh my.
Bunch of crooks.
But it really cool though, the way Browner did this. He puts this column up on the website, kaplanandcrew.com. It's great for you, Browner. I mean, have a place to publish stuff, let people see what it looks like. And then I love what you did here. Not only is it content on our website, but then throwing in the sided question. Alex, I would vote for yes. I thought this was a horrible idea. And it seems like most people kind of agree at this point.
54 to 45.
Yeah. And then you get involved in the discussion right there on our site. Very good, Browner. Awesome. Shout out to John Browner and the Brown Bag Blog. Nice
more to
work,
come.
man.
More to come.
All right, cool, man. All right, we are live in the 7 Mile Casino studios. If you're catching us on radio, awesome, on 1090. If you are with us on YouTube, get involved in the YouTube chat. I know it's Friday. Usually things slow down on Fridays. People are going into their weekend. But if you're here with us, stay with us. We got a great show, Beer Friday happening, so stick around for that. And for those of you that are watching on TV, on Channel 4, San Diego and Santa Barbara 118 in Palos Verdes in Orange County, you're going to have to come to the YouTube show. to get the entire day. So
You know what's funny is that you say that it's Fridays are slowest day,
Mhm.
and I agree with you unless it's a weekend like this weekend when when we were on radio we just assumed that people were listening, but
Mhm.
now we know the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of listenership because we have hard data that backs it up. And when there's big events like a Padres Giants series for first place, when the Dodgers are struggling, I just put yesterday Dodgers stink and we got a ton of viewers. So I think this weekend is a little different. I think
All
today
right,
may be
good.
a big day.
Good. We got a huge weekend. We got an absolutely huge weekend. If you're a sports fan, like this is your weekend. All right, started off with this Padres and Giants, Alex. Giants are in first place right now. Padres in second place. We talked a lot yesterday about all of the Dodger struggles that have put them down into third place. So Padres, Giants, 3-game series. And if you put up the slide, Alex, that'll show us the pitching matchup and the standings in the NL West. We can go through this because we didn't expect the Giants to be here. We expected this to be a Dodger Padre race, and the Giants have inserted their snout right into the middle of it. And the Dodgers have thankfully been so bad over the course of the last 17 games, 4-13 in the last 17 games. And so
You hate to see it.
well, the Dodgers have let the rest of the division in, and the LA Times published yesterday Bill Plaschke's makeup column.
Oh God.
The early season column was they're the greatest team of all time. They haven't played a game yet this year. And the column that started the month of May was they stink. Mookie Betts stinks. Corey Seager stinks. That's the word he used. They stink. He went player by player. This guy stinks. This guy stinks. This guy's no good. So Padres got a real shot this weekend.
So now Plaschke's a thief too, huh? Because that's what I wrote.
Oh, whoa.
The Dodgers stink.
Whoa.
So now he's stealing things, huh, Scott?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
We need to get Bill Plaschke on this show.
Oh, he's impossible. He's harder to get on the air than LeBron. And I don't know why. I mean, I cannot tell you how many times I've texted him, emailed him, and so on. He's just a complete pain in the ass, you know?
Got that around the horn money.
I guess so.
Column
Yeah.
right now. The best team in baseball history stinks. I wonder if it's because everybody's sign stealing against them, I mean, people are not playing the game the right way against them, maybe.
True.
Maybe it's just like all the dirty, they're breaking all the unwritten rules against the Dodgers. I don't know. I think they're being cheated out of being the best team in history.
My ESPN LA producer says it's because the umpires are being more lenient with the strike zone, and because the Dodger players are so disciplined at the plate, they're having a hard time adjusting to the new strike zone. I'm like, you guys will come up with any excuse. It fascinates me how Laker fans have this feeling of we're going to be fine.
Entitlement.
There's nothing to worry about, and Dodger fans have that same feeling, like, oh, don't worry. By the end of the year, we'll still be the best team in baseball. And I'm like, but right now, you've gone 4-13 in the last 17 games. If you would have just been 8-9 in that, you're still way ahead in first place in the division. 4-13 is brutal. And with all the injuries they've got, this weekend is interesting. Padres Giants is what I'm focused on, but I will keep an eye on Dodgers Angels too.
I'm glad they did all that. I'm glad they suck now. I'm glad Bill Plaschke was right now as opposed to being wrong in the beginning that they do suck. I hope they continue to suck because, I don't care. I don't care at all. All I care about is what we doing, okay? I care about us. I don't care about them. Hopefully they never get it right. Keep sucking it up, boys. Mookie Betts, keep striking out. Curtin Kershaw, keep making that one inning through the games. I don't care. As long as Blake Snell make it through his 5 or 6, as long as Musgrove keep pounding them innings, as long as you Darvish keep striking people out, I don't care, okay? I don't care. Just make sure Ting Ting don't ruin the thing.
Scott, does he care?
I don't care. I don't care.
Tonight is Blake Snell. Tomorrow is Joe Musgrove. And on Sunday, I don't know, Jake Cronenworth maybe? We'll see. Maybe Lamette and Weathers again.
Yeah, Lamette for 2 innings, Weathers for 3.
Maybe Paddock will be back from the Rona.
Give him 2 innings.
I hope not.
And you got 7 innings between 3 starters. How about that?
You can buy a ticket for tonight's game in San Francisco for $27.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, you can probably get a flight for $100 up there, and you get a ticket for $27 to come back tomorrow.
I don't know what it is
Yeah.
about flying at the moment. My girl, it was so cheap. My girl was flying first class to Austin tonight.
No way.
How much?
It was
How
that
cheap?
cheap. She wouldn't say, but she said, "I've never flown first class before." And I was like, "Why won't you say?" And she won't tell me.
Oh,
Wow.
wait. Oh, whoa. What you
Whoa.
mean she won't tell you? How much she
She won't
spending?
tell
How much
me.
your money she spend, big fella?
Oh, we don't have joint bank accounts yet. So
Smart. Keep it that
her
way.
money's her money.
Mm.
I'm gonna
She
see.
don't want this. She don't want to be attached to this. You see all the stuff I'm going through with Gary Cooper right now? She don't want to be attached to this at all.
God, that's exactly what I say about my girlfriend. I'm like, I look at her and she is the most buttoned down, like organized. She's just that kind of person, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I am like unorganized, can't finish a task, you know. I'm all over the place. And I'm like, she doesn't want any part of this problem
want
right
this.
here.
She
you
don't
know?
want this smoke.
All right, put up the slide for everybody just to take a look at the Padres, the Giants, and the Dodgers that we've had to now put the Giants into this. Again, here goes.
No, the D-backs are 15 and 16 too, Scott. Like,
Right,
they're
I
not
know.
that bad.
Right, we shouldn't think about the Diamondbacks as not being a part of this because all they are 2 games back of the Dodgers. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, the first place has 18 wins and fourth place has 15 wins. It's all kind of logjam right there. But this is the weekend where if you're the Padres, you got a shot here to take first place and like kind of beat your chest about it. And I mean,
you can go to San Francisco for $89 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
And with the
$59 on Southwest with a $29 ticket. That's $100, man.
Tomorrow, the cheapest ticket tomorrow is $30, and you get to see Joe Musgrove pitch on Fox Sports 1.
Dude, you could literally tomorrow fly up, take a cab from the airport or an Uber, get to the ballpark, which is downtown San Fran, which is awesome. I mean, listen, their ballpark is one of my all-time favorite ballparks in the country. And then you could buy a ticket. You could go San Diego to San Francisco, buy a ticket for the game, fly back all in one day for like $200.
Looking at Airbnb. Oh, dude. Oh, I got you an Airbnb in San Francisco for $60 a night right now.
Oh, wow.
A studio.
If I didn't have responsibilities, I would be on my way after this show.
That is
it's
hilarious, dude.
It's funny talking about like weekends and fun things to do, especially spontaneous fun things to do. I've been getting messages from listeners who yesterday heard Christopher Reed, the actor, who put together this fishing charter on May 22nd. And they're like, we're in. I'm doing it. Like one of our listeners, shout out to Al Long. Al Long is like, hey, that's my birthday. Al said he's going to be 61 the same day my son is 21. And he said, let's go out May 22nd. Let's go on that fishing charter. It's just hard for me to
Al
make
Long, man.
Yeah.
That guy looks great for 60 years old.
Wait, your son's birthday is the 22nd?
No, my son's birthday is the 11th, but the fishing trip's the 22nd.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's hard for me to make commitments like that. That's why the spontaneous idea of really it's that cheap to fly to San Francisco and that cheap to get a ticket and that cheap to fly home. That sounds like fun. What a fun day.
How cheap is it to fly to Austin? I mean, to Dallas. So I could watch Canelo fight tomorrow instead of Oxnard.
No, you got to go. You got to be.
You got to see
home.
Mama Padilla for Mother's Day.
You got to be home
FaceTime.
for Mother's Day. Yeah. All right. Hey, let me have 1 second to just tell everybody, to all of our great friends, whatever you got going on this weekend and you're looking for a good time, come on down to 7 Mile Casino. Hey, if you don't want to get on a flight and go out to Vegas, even if it's cheap, like Browner's telling us, come to 7 Mile Casino. We're just downtown, like we're just a little south of downtown San Diego. All your favorite table games, blackjack, poker, and all the other ones that you like. The food is great. The people who work there are really excited to welcome you back down. And, they were very innovative during COVID. They created this outdoor pavilion of a casino. They were pumping in fresh air. There's heaters for the evening hours when it gets a little bit cool. But the casino's open 24/7, literally 24/7. 7 Mile Casino. Visit their website, 7milecasino.com, and come on down to visit. They are our naming rights sponsors. Yes, sir.
I have a very, very quick question because I really want to get to Jake Paul, all that stuff. Mr. Wright, prediction for the series.
2-1 Padres. They win tonight. They win Sunday.
Okay, thank you.
See, I would
By the way,
predict it the other way. I'd say if the Padres are going to win 2 out of 3, they win game 1 and 2, and they lose game 3 would be my guess.
The cheapest flight you can find is to 7 Mile Casino. Gallon of gas, $3.89.
Dude, I paid $4.21 this morning.
You're
I know,
insane.
gas is expensive, man. I told
Thanks,
my daughter.
Biden.
I told my daughter this morning. I drive my daughter to school, and I said, "Man, I got to get some gas." And you know what she said to me? She goes, "Does that mean we have to go to Costco?"
Smart man, dude.
My son, who lives in Mission Viejo, there's a Costco like right around the corner from his house, and that's his gas station. And I'm like super proud of him. Like, great for you, man. Pay $3.30 a gallon rather than $4.15. Good job, dude.
Oh,
Way to go.
$4.15. Oh,
I just go to the closest one. It's a 76, and it's always expensive.
oof.
I know, man.
Right off the freeway. That's what get you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go to one that's the Speedway in Del Mar. It used to be an AM/PM.
I love speedways.
Yeah.
Why?
I love speed, dude. It's good gas. I don't know what that means, but it's always like affordable.
They have an entertaining video presentation for you while you're pumping your gas. Is that it?
Yeah, they have a good they have a good slush puppy flavor selection.
Nice.
That's
My
important.
favorite.
Nice.
Hey, wait.
Right,
Slush puppy or ices?
Slush puppy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're insane. What's wrong? What do you mean? Yeah, you backing
Yeah.
this up?
Yeah, ices for some reason. I don't know what it was. It just slush puppy.
Too watery, too fast.
I like the slush puppy character, little cartoon guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Slush puppy with
let-
ice, like with the spoon. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Let me real quick transition. This weekend we talk about all these things that are happening: Giants and Padres, and Dodgers and Angels, and the Lakers with some monster games this weekend that could really, really do damage to this Lakers season. Maybe that has already been done. And then there's this Canelo Alvarez fight this weekend, and he's fighting against a guy who is undefeated. But let's face it, most of us will all agree we'll never have heard of before. So Canelo Alvarez is the biggest show in real boxing. 65,000 plus people in Texas, in Dallas, in the Cowboys Stadium. Is Canelo in any danger here, Alex? I saw you post on Cited. Is there any chance that this guy gives him a fight? It seems to me like Canelo is fighting a lot because he's fighting guys that he trains, he gets in shape, he goes in, he wins quick, doesn't get hit, gets back to the golf course at the Del Mar Country Club, stays in shape, and a couple of weeks later, he's ready to fight again. I mean, it seems like he's banging out fights. I don't know if he's trying to get out of his contract with the people that he's currently in it with.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
Okay, well, or he's just trying to bank money. Like, hey, I'm just printing money right now. Every time I fight, I just print money. I don't know why he's fighting so much, but
he did a very deep interview with Graham Bensinger, and he talked about that specifically. He's out of that $300 million contract, and he says, I'm in my prime, and I just want to fight and fight and fight to show how good I really am right now. Billy Joe Saunders is a decision kind of guy, so I don't see him outboxing Canelo right now. Canelo's head movement is insane at the moment. Canelo, it's not going 12. I think Canelo is my official knockout decision at some point, like 8 or 9, in front of 65,000 Mexicans, Scott, not people.
Maybe there'll be some good fights. Maybe there'll be some good fights this weekend for us.
Now we're all on
Monday.
the same team. We're all on the same team.
Okay, got it. Okay, now that's real boxing, Browner. You see that? I want to make this distinction for you. Canelo Alvarez is in a real boxing match. Floyd Mayweather is no longer really a boxer. Floyd Mayweather is now just a circus sideshow, but producing money. Because unlike Canelo, he's not in his prime. So if he can still make money, a lot of it, and boxing is the vehicle, that's not a real sanctioned championship fight. It's just a show. Did you guys see what happened yesterday in Miami?
Yes.
Bro, what a clown show. I mean, look at the lower third. Paul takes Mayweather's hat. Like, that was around the world. Like, are you guys kidding me? He took his hat off. Big deal. But listen, the sham mockery that occurred after this hat snatch was just, it was embarrassing for all
here's the hat
involved.
snatch. Here's the hat
Let's do
snatch.
it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir. Get the paperwork for this bum. Get Al Hammond. Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond. Let me call Al Hammond. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. One night. Got your hat. Oh. Got your hat.
Like, really? Got your
That's
hat.
hilarious, dude.
Right. I like how Mayweather, if you just go back to it again, he goes, like, let's do it. And Mayweather goes, yeah, let's do it. And he call Al.
the paperwork.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir. Get the paperwork for this bum. Get Al Hammond. Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond. Let me call Al Hammond. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. One night. Got your hat. Got your hat.
I'm my own boss.
Listen, man. Listen.
The best
in
thing,
real life,
hold
taking
on.
someone's hat, dude. Taking someone's hat. I've seen this happen with grown men at a fantasy football league, I had a buddy that was smacking hats off because he was drunk as hell. They got face to face. I'm telling you, something about a hat smacker taking someone's hat is real business right there, dude.
The best thing Floyd said in this entire thing was that he will fight both of them in the same night. I would watch that. I would watch that.
I told you guys that Foreman did it one night. He took on like 4 or 5 guys at the same, one right after the other. That's what he should do. He should fight them both.
Floyd says he's gonna make $100 million off of this.
Yep.
Okay.
He
Now, Floyd,
also
if
said
he makes $100 million, can you understand why he's doing it rather than think it's embarrassing for boxing? Come on.
Floyd even said, if I take a real fight right now, I could probably maybe make 30 to 50 million, or I can go, spar this bum and make 100 million, no problem. He said it himself.
This bum is the guy bringing the audience.
Yep.
Now, Mayweather has his fans, but Mayweather doesn't have 25 million YouTube subscribers. All Mayweather is doing is smartly saying, I'm not in any danger. I'm not going to get hit. I'm not going to get hurt. This guy brings the audience. His people pay me. Right. Don't disrespect me. Don't you disrespect me like that and
Even
take
got
my
a
hat.
tattoo.
What does that say?
Got your hat.
Oh my God. This guy. This freaking guy. I hate to admit how smart
we're
this
all
guy
watching
is.
it. We're all
I
watching
know.
it.
I hate to admit how smart he is. All right, listen, hang out with us. Beer Friday's coming up. If you're watching on TV, oh well, you're going to have to come to YouTube. For everybody else, Beer Friday is on the way.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Catch Kaplan and Crew Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. If you've listened to Scott Kaplan the last 20 years, you know one thing. He likes to stir up some shit. A new generation of radio. The all-new and mightier 1090.
It's time to eat like you won't always be wearing elastic waistbands. With Pollo Fit Bowls, made with organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
The Olympic Games, where the eyes of the world will turn to Tokyo for the greatest show on Earth. Catch all the action leading up to the Olympic Games on Countdown to Tokyo every Tuesday on Your View. You'll get the latest news on preparations for the Games, details about the sports involved, and in-depth insights into teams, athletes, and the host city. Don't miss Countdown to Tokyo, Tuesdays on Your View.
From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health. Join Erica Cardenas as she introduces you to health experts and discover how our daily choices affect our well-being. Plus, learn simple tips for healthier living. Your Health, Sunday at 4:30 p.m. on YourView and YourView.com. Only at Stanton Optical can you get same-day eye exams that test your vision and eye health for under $50. Stop by or call us at 1-800-STANTON. Eye exams are provided by independent eye care doctors.
We have a term for typical cheese-filled, grease-covered, regret-inducing takeout. That's why dinner from El Pollo Loco is always fire-grilled, freshly prepared, feel-good food. The $20 Familia Dinner from El Pollo Loco.
Kaplan and Crew tonight presents Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, this is Pete Gray with this week's Fish Report, and good weather this week, good yellowtail and bluefin tuna action off of San Diego, but we're going to focus this week's report on our second annual Cast Tours Let's Talk Hookup Loretto Rumble we just returned from yesterday. Fantastic fishing for our 43 anglers that participated, and we caught over 80 yellowtail, cabria, pargo, and lots of bait in the water. Made it tough to get a bite, but we did manage to catch a lot of fish in beautiful, flat, calm weather, surrounded by those islands. Hotel La Mission right on the Malecon there, and the water was the host hotel. Fantastic food in the town there, and the people of Loretto, really wonderful people. We're going to have a lot more information on that tournament and plus all the local action tomorrow and Sunday on Let's Talk Hookup. So you want to be sure to tune in Saturday and Sunday morning, 7 to 9 a.m. on the Mightier 1090 and the Let's Talk Hookup app. And we'll see you next week right back here for more fishing reports.
Let's Talk Hookup airs on Mightier 1090, Saturday and Sundays, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Hey, it's Pharrell here, inviting you to catch my shows on the Mightier 1090. We're on twice every Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. and 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. Trust me, all the other sports stations are sleeping with your wife.
The all-new and Mightier 1090.
From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health. Join Erica Cardenas as she introduces you to health experts and discover how our daily choices affect our well-being. Plus, learn simple tips for healthier living. Your Health, Sunday at 4:30 p.m. on YourView and YourView.com. Only at Stanton Optical can you get same-day eye exams that test your vision and eye health for under $50. Stop by or call us at 1-800-STANTON. Eye exams are provided by independent eye care doctors.
The Olympic Games, where the world's best athletes will compete on the most prestigious stage. Catch all the action leading up to the Olympic Games on Guide to the Games every Tuesday on YourView. The series examines the qualification process, the history of the Games, and the teams and athletes that are expected to shine, plus information about the rules, events, and competitors. Don't miss Guide to the Games, Tuesdays on YourView.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YourView or stream it online at YourView.com. Sponsored by The Barnes Firm, partnering with Shelter to Soldier and saving lives 2 at a time. Visit thebarnesfirm.com/shelter to soldier and help save more lives. Time now for Kaplan and Crew tonight's Community Connect.
Shelter to Soldier selects dogs from shelters and rescue groups all throughout California. Our ideal candidate at Shelter to Soldier is 8 months to a year and a half old. They're confident in different environments. They have strong social drive. Another motivator like food or toy drive. And ultimately, these are dogs that want to have a job and that have a greater purpose to become a service dog. Currently, about 85% of our dogs pass their service dog training. But if they don't pass, they become a career change. We don't like to use the word failure around here. So career change to an emotional support animal, or if that doesn't work out, then they career change to a pet dog. Still finding a loving placement and purpose in life.
Welcome to the Jacobs & Cushman San Diego Food Bank and our 90,000 square foot facility. We feed 350,000 people every single month. Many people ask, how can I help? You can volunteer for the San Diego Food Bank. Just go to sandiegofoodbank.org, register to volunteer. No group is too small, no group is too large, but those volunteers are integral to our success in feeding the community. Another way you can help is by hosting a food drive. Just go online and register your group, your company, or organization. It's that easy. Another great way is through our virtual food drive, where you can literally buy food on our behalf. Lastly, another great way to make an impact is to go online and make a financial contribution to the San Diego or North County Food Bank. On behalf of the San Diego Food Bank, our staff, our volunteers, and the 350,000 people we serve every month, thank you for helping us fight hunger and feed hope in San Diego County.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
I've been a part of this community for a long time, and giving back is what we do. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about the San Diego Giving Back Raffle, a benefit for Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Diego. Grand prize is this $4 million luxury home, or you could win a car, vacation, or cash. Everyone is guaranteed to win a prize. And you'll feel good knowing your raffle purchase goes to help families like the Lechugas. Get your tickets now for the San Diego Giving Back Raffle.
Don't worry, Gracie. The curtain only goes up when everyone has a part to play.
Whoa,
Okay, I gotcha. Uh-oh, whoa, watch out for those audio cables.
I'm gonna be sick.
To the left! I am not going out there without Gracie.
Neither am I. A little help?
No pressure.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and crew show on the Mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. So